Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Friday. And so today is Friday, April the 11th, and we are going to be stepping up the card that I made on Tuesday. So Tuesday's card was very cute. I liked it a lot. It was using the Wildflower Birthday designer series paper and the punch outs. Okay, and then I taught you this technique. Okay, so very cute card, but today we're going to really step it up and make it very cute, much cuter. So, in my opinion. So let's get started today. Less chatting, more stamping. Okay, let's get this camera turned down. I've had a few issues with this stand, so hopefully I can get it right. Okay, so we are going to start with the same card base. This is Pretty in Pink, and it's 8.5 by 5.5. I did score it at 4 1/4. Okay, now we have a new embossing folder. It's called Press Flowers. And this is not a 3D folder. This is just a regular thin folder. So you would use your platform and then your 2 acrylic plates, 3 and 3. So that's how I always mark these so I don't forget. Okay, so this is going to go on the front of my card as a layer. Okay, so I'm just adding an extra layer. Okay, and you want to be gentle when if you run your cardstock through an embossing folder. You want to be gentle with the glue because it has a tendency to want to tear it up a little bit. Okay, so there we have an extra layer. And then I am going to, on the inside, before I just used the soft sea foam 1 layer, 4 by 5 1/4, but now I'm going to add 2 layers. So I'm going to add a layer of blueberry bushel. So you will see adding 1 layer, extra layer, what a difference it makes on on the front or inside of your card. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this piece. I'm going to wait on the other piece because I'm going to stamp my happy birthday on it first. So let's add this to the inside of our card. So that's going to be ready to go. Now for the front of our card, I'm going to use a new product that I'm using in scrapbooking. It's called Flip Flaps. And these items are actually sold on, I think you can only get them. They're going to be in the new annual catalog that starts May 6th. But for now, you can order them on our online exclusives. They come in 3 sizes. This is what they look like. This is a 3 by 4. There's a 4 by 6, and there's a 4 by 4, I think. I don't have the square ones, but I have the other 2. So what it is it just adds an extra flap especially for memory keeping. It's awesome. You can actually add more pictures to your pages. And today we're going to add a little flip flap to the front of this card. Okay, so I am going to, and somebody's mowing their grass. Oh, lovely. I hope that doesn't interrupt our video. Okay. So I'm going to use this. I love this glimmer paper. This is Old Olive glimmer paper, and then a piece of the designer series paper from Wildflower Birthday. So this is going to go inside our flip flap. Okay, I'll teach you how to do that in a minute. And then I have a piece of blueberry bushel, and blueberry bushel is actually going to get attached. This is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and I think this will work. I'm just going to add a lot of adhesive. Okay. And I'm going to do this straight, even though in the other card I did it slanted. I'm going to do it straight. I'm going back to my old ways. I know. You're thinking, wow, Travis, really? Okay, before I add this piece, all right, because I'm going to add something to this, I'm going to add my flip flap because I want this clear piece after I peel this off. I want this to be hidden a little bit. So I'm going to peel this off. Now they're super sticky. I should just warn you, they are super sticky. So once you stick them down, they are stuck. So I am going to try to actually do this. It's really, I want to make sure I get it centered because otherwise it looks a little, we'll see. Bear with me here. Okay. All right, so now the flip flap is stuck down, and now I can add this piece. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add this now. And this piece, I don't know if you can tell, let me put it a little closer to the camera. Can you see where that is stuck down, that adhesive? You're not going to get that up. It is super stuck. Okay, so I'm going to add this on the inside. And then I'm going to add this to my flip flap. Now, bear in mind, this is going to go first because I want that to be on the front of my card, right? Like that. But then when you flip it open, you want this piece to be showing. So you just bear that in mind. If you're doing photographs, you know, one's going to be, just have to make sure that you can always pull them out if they're not right. But anyway, I don't know where I'm going with that. Okay, so there we go. We got that. Now we have our cake, right, from before. So I'm going to add that to the front, and I'm just going to pop that up again like I did last time. I'm just going to use some dimensionals here. I want to add a little bit to that, just a little bit to that candle. Whoa. Okay, not that piece because it just went flying off my table. Okay, so I'm going to add this now and take all these off. That's why I don't think I did that on the other card. I didn't add any dimensional to the candle, but that's okay. Okay, so I have that now, and I have my same little flower. I'm going to use that because I thought that was cute around the candle. Okay, so I have that. All right, so here's the difference. This opens, right, and this opens. So what I want to do first is I want to decorate this. And I had these balloons. These are so cute. And so I trimmed a little bit of the strings off, but I'm going to add this to the inside of my card. But first, I want to add a little sentiment to it. Blooming Phrases is a new stamp set that is available in the online exclusives. There's 17 photopolymer stamps, and I like them because they have that tail, right? They have that little tail going on. So it's a very cute set. So I'm going to use Celebrate, and I'm just going to stamp this in Blueberry Bushel right across the balloons. So I haven't used this before. It's brand new. I don't want to mess this up. So I'm going to stamp Celebrate right there. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, I like the set. I like that stamp even more now. Okay, so I want to wipe this ink off my glass. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and adhere this inside my card, inside my flip flap. Put a lot of adhesive on it because I don't want it to go anywhere. Okay, so we have that now. Yeah, I'm liking it a lot. Okay, now for the inside, remember before I did the happy birthday? And I did it with my daubers. Well, now I'm going to do that again, but I'm going to do it triple instead of a double. Okay, so I'm going to use Soft Sea Foam, Pretty in Pink, and Blueberry Bushel. Now, my suggestion would be this. Always start with the lightest color. Okay, so pull up your ink, and I'm using Soft Sea Foam first. Okay, so I'm going to say Happy. I cleaned this, by the way. Hope I cleaned it good. I think I did. I always try to clean my stamps immediately. I don't know if you're like me, but that really bugs me when I go to use a stamp and it's dirty. Oof, I don't know what kind of color ink that was or anything. Okay, I'm going to keep doing this because I don't know how much ink. It's hard to tell with this light color, but I think it'll work fine. Okay, then I'm going to do my Pretty in Pink. So I'm going to go a little bit down into the birthday this time. Before I just did Happy in Pretty in Pink, and then I did Birthday in Blueberry Bushel. Well, now I'm going to do a little bit of, since I'm doing triple. And then I'm going to do my Blueberry Bushel at the very bottom. This color is really easy to see. So it's like a rainbow effect. Okay. All right, let's give it a shot. This time I'm going to put it a little lower. I'm going to show you why. Oh, cute. Can you see that? So the happy's light, but you can still see it, right? And then I'm going to add this piece. So this is also from the Wildflower Birthday pull-offs, right? So I'm going to go ahead and add some of these. But before I do, I'm going to cut some of them off because you don't need all of those. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one. Just going to fussy cut around this one. So it'll be kind of like that, the swag. I don't want it too low. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to put some adhesive all across. Ooh, I got glue. The adhesive went in between. That's bizarre. Okay, I don't want it to be sticking to the inside of my card. Oh, you know what? I can maybe leave those on there because, see? It's fine. I don't need to trim them off. Now I'm going to add this to the inside of my card. And it really made it special, just adding that. Plus, I'm going to add a little bling. So here's some new bling. This is called Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink Gems. These are online. I wrote that on there because I couldn't remember. And I haven't had a chance to do my little pull tab yet, but I will. So Strawberry Slush is going to be one of the new in colors coming back for 2 years. And so those are those. And now I am going to pull off a few of these. I'm assuming these are the Pretty in Pink ones. Where's my take your pick tool? It's across the room. Okay, well, let's see if I can pull these up. There we go. Oh, there's 2 sizes. 2. And you know I always do 3. 3. Oh, I think that's so cute. Okay, so I'm really liking the flip flaps on the card. Flip flap. Card. Okay, hope you enjoyed this card today. This is the stepped up version of this card. So it has the extra flip flap. My name is Trevis Bossler, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. Louis, Missouri. Thanks for watching today, and I will see you on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Bye!